Ever been to the public market in Lipa City, Batangas, and asked for tamales? You might be surprised. They'll probably point you to a stall selling these vibrant green rice cakes wrapped in banana leaves. Now, in most other places, people would call this suman salihia. But in Lipa, this is their tamales. It's a sweet, chewy rice cake, often served with a generous sprinkle of grated coconut and sugar. It's a beloved local delicacy, and honestly, it's delicious. But wait, isn't tamales supposed to be something else entirely? Elsewhere in Batangas, what people call tamales is also a rice cake wrapped in banana leaf, but that is just about where the similarity ends. In other towns, tamales is a steamed rice cake, with an outer coating of fine-textured ground glutinous rice and filled with shredded chicken or ground meat, slices of boiled or salted egg, and pre-cooked ground rice and peanuts. At the public market in Lipa City, if you want this instead, you have to say Tamales Ibaan, albeit Ibaan owns no proprietary rights to the tamales. The name of the town is merely appended to indicate where the tamales was made, and of course, Ibaan is less than 15 kilometers from Lipa as the crow flies. Local versions of the tamales, which is by no means made only in Batangas, appear to be adaptations of the Mexican tamale. Although history books all say that the Philippine Islands were under Spanish colonial rule for more than 3 centuries, in fact, much of the governance was conducted through Mexico, another of its former colonies. Hence, Mexican influence on Philippine culture is evident not just in local cuisine, but also in other aspects of culture such as religion, language, and the arts. But to get back to the Mexican tamale, it is in fact an ancient delicacy that predates even Spanish colonial rule in Mexico all the way back to the time of the Aztecs. Before we proceed, this is a good time for you to help us out by hitting the like video and subscribing to this channel. Traditionally, the Mexican tamale was a tortilla made by cooking the corn kernels with lime, then grinding the dough on a stone slab. That the Filipino tamales uses dough made from rice instead of corn and banana leaves as wrappings instead of corn husks is probably due merely to a matter of historical practicality. Corn was not introduced in the Philippines until the late 1560s, and widespread cultivation would not come until much later. In contrast, both rice and bananas would have been readily available everywhere in the country early during the Spanish colonial regime and would have been obvious substitutes for corn and its husk when some enterprising cook decided to make a local adaptation of the Mexican tamale. Meanwhile, the other rice cake people call the tamales in Lipa has no similarity to the Mexican tamale at all. As mentioned, it is called in other places as the suman salihia, lye being legia in Spanish. This rice cake gets its sticky or gooey texture from lye water, which in the old days was made with ashes extracted from, among other things, the ure weed or spiny amaranth. It has no filling and, in fact, to enhance its flavor, coconut jelly is applied to its top side before it is eaten. It is not really known why this rice cake is called tamales in Lipa, but some locals conjecture that it is probably because of the banana leaf wrapping. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel so you can stay in touch with us. See you in the next video.